Hi everyone, this is Gokul. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to focus on Python interview question and their solution through the coding. This will help you to enrich your knowledge. So if you first time visit the channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest information about Python interview questions. So let us start the discussion. The first question is, write a program for sum of square of first n natural number. So we have to perform the sum of square of first n natural number. So we'll see this through the example. Let it be a positive integer is n and we have to perform sum of the square of first n natural number. It means that we have to take the input of n value from user and then perform square till the value of n. So expected outcome of this program should be, if we substitute the value of n equal to 5, then it will perform the square of every number till the 5 and we want the result. So it's a 55. So it is an expected outcome of this program. So this is my question, that write a program to perform sum of square of first n natural number. How to solve that problem? So I am going to define the function that sum of square of, let's say, natural numbers. So that is the value of n. Initially I take the variable sum equal to 0 and here I want to find out sum of square of first n natural number. So we can iterate for I in a range from 1 to n plus 1. Then we have to store the value inside the sum plus we have to find out square of number. So I is that number and we are going to iterate. So we are going to iterate this loop till the value of n. Return through the function. So we have to call the function sum of square and we have to substitute the value of n equal to 5. Just I'll save the code and if I compile, I'll get the output 55. So this is the expected output for the first program. Moving ahead to the second program, write a program to interchange first and the last element in a list. We know that list is a data structure which hold the element in a sequence. So let it be an example. Input is list 1 which consists of this element 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And we have to interchange the first index element with the last index element. It means that we have to interchange the value of 10 and 60. So 0th index element and the last index element we have to replace. So expected output for this program is like this: 60, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 10. How to approach this problem we'll see through the coding. So I just comment this first program and now we will go for the second program. So first of all, I write a function to interchange the element of the list. So I am going to pass the parameter list1 to that function and I want to interchange that list. So first of all, I have to count the number of elements in the list. So we are going to use the method length to count the total number of elements in the list. By using this length function, we will get the total number of elements in the list. Next task is to interchange that element. So I am going to just store that element of the list 1 which is at the 0th index into the temp variable, and then list 1 of 0th index element is replaced with the last element. So list 1 and we know that the count minus 1. So total number of elements is 5, we have to replace the last element. So we have to subtract with 1 and we'll get the last index element into the first index element. And then finally, what are the value in the temp we are going to store in the last index of list. So count minus 1 will hold the value which is inside the temp. And finally, we are going to return the list. So here I am going to return the list 1 and I just need to call the function. Before that, we require the input. So input is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. And then finally, we are going to call the function, that is interchange, and we are going to pass the parameter list1. Just save the code and compile it. We'll get that indices are get replaced. If you want to check initially the content of list, then I am going to just print the element before interchange. I will save the code and just compile it. So see this input 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and finally we'll get the output 60, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. Hope you understand both the question. Still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. So I'll be more happy to give the answer of your question. I hope you like the content or I save your time. Please support the video by sharing with your friends. If you not subscribe my channel yet, then please do subscribe and press the notification bell icon to get the latest information. Thanks for watching this video.